What's going on, fellow Redliners? Welcome back to another video. I haven't uploaded in about a week. I've been a little busy, got a little bit of a cold, been under the weather, so I hope that explains, and I hope you guys can forgive me for that. But because of that, we have a huge backlog of videos that I need to make. First of all, quick peep, we got the bumper down there, which is the replacement to that one back there that you guys can see. Obviously, if you guys have been following the videos, you guys know ordered a bumper previously, but the bumper wasn't the right color, so got a replacement one. So we're gonna open that up today. Fingers crossed it's the right color and everything's good. Plus, we got a performance modification that we're gonna open up and install today. But before we get into any of that, I wanna thank you guys for 4K subs. Very much appreciated. Thank you so much for becoming part of the family. Means a lot to me, more than you guys believe. I want to continue to grow the channel, and I just wanted to take this quick 20-30 seconds to express my appreciation to you guys. It means a ton. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button, and well, welcome to the family. Let's start today's video. Alright, so I guess the first thing on today's packed agenda is to open this guy up, the bumper. As you guys can see, I got it about 2 days ago, but I have not opened it, and it's not touching the GTR. There is a space there. I hope you guys can see that. Let me see if I can up the exposure. Not touching the GTR, very, very close, but not touching. I made sure of that. So we're gonna open this guy up and well, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll be the right color. Obviously, when I open it up, it's gonna be in like a whitey color. It has like a white powder on it, just to make sure it doesn't get damaged and stuff during shipping. Any professional company that ships you like a painted part will probably do that if it's a large painted part, just because they don't want any dust or anything to get in that clear coat and damage it before it even gets to the customer. So hats off to these guys. They did it on the first bumper back there, and I'm assuming they probably did it on this guy. We're gonna open it up, wash it outside. It's been really shitty weather here. It's like 55 degrees and raining off and on and off and on, so the grass is a little wet. So hopefully we can get this guy out, wash it, and well, we got it on the car. Let's start. So let's get started here. I hope you guys don't mind my terrible attire. I got my shitty shoes on, my shitty jeans, so don't worry about that. We got an install video to do later today, and you guys will see that as part of this video, so hope that explains that. Let's start. You want to be pretty careful opening this, because I obviously don't want to have any undue damage, cause any undue damage to the bumper, so I'm going to take my time. Well, about 10 minutes later, I got one side of it open. Still have, well, more than half of it to open. But just looking at it on the car, I know there's a lot of, shit on it. But it looks like a much, much better paint match. And maybe that's just me hoping. But, well, the only way we're going to know is once we open it all up, put it in front of the car and find out. But thought I'd give you guys a quick update. I'm going to probably tackle this without putting it on video because you guys are going to get bored, and I'll show you guys the final result in just a few seconds. 1, 2, and just like that, it is out. All we got to do is just take this fine little plastic off, and we will see what it looks like. And for you guys to think it was just that easy, it probably took like 15 minutes to unwrap this thing. The one thing that they do really, really well is wrap. Like, they have probably, you guys can see, like 7 or 8 layers of bubble wrap covering this guy. I was getting a little worried that I didn't see my fuel door cap, but what I do see is that it's over there. My one concern is that it doesn't look like it was wrapped very well, unlike the rest of the things. So hopefully there's no damage to it. We'll find out in just a sec. I'll tell you what, guys, I just opened the fuel door cap, washed it, and I'm absolutely furious. Look at that huge scratch right there. Another one there. There's another, let me bring it in the, there's like tons of them right everywhere. The entire fuel door cap is mangled. I have no idea how they managed to do this. And for perspective, you guys will be like, oh yeah, you probably sent it in like that. No, I took pictures. Let me load up my phone. I'll show you guys the pictures. So here's the picture that I took before. Do you guys see any damage? This thing was mint as far as anything is concerned. Look at that. Like, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. Now compare it to that. Again, that's how I sent it in. This was literally the day they took it off the car, as you guys remember. Took a picture of it there. Took a picture of it there. Took a picture of it there. Again, you guys can take a look. Completely mint, not a single scratch. That's how it was returned. Wow. Well, after about 2.5 hours of buffing, painting, fixing, we end up with this. I've obviously reinstalled it. You can still see the big one right there. You see that big one right there, and then this scratch going up and down. But I mean, from a distance like that, you won't be able to see it unless you walk around and find like the specific angle. But even still, it doesn't matter. Like, I spent 3 hours out of my day fixing it, and it's not even fixed. Like, stupid. How stupid do you have to be to destroy something like that? I'm super frustrated. I'm sorry, but this is just ridiculous. Well guys, putting the whole fuel cap issue aside, I finally opened up the bumper, put it outside, preparing to wash it, and of course it already started raining. Beautiful. Everything's just piling up together to make a fantastic day. But, you know, trying to stay positive, opened up the bumper. We're gonna, you know, I'll go show you what it looks like right now, and then we'll clean it. Fingers crossed that that is actually a good match. If it's not, it's just, everything just turned out shitty. So, let's go see. Well guys, here it is. As you can see, there's for some reason no coverage over there, but this is what the rest of the bumper looks like. Gonna grab the hose right now, rinse this off, and hopefully the rain stops so I can bring the Gen out and see if it's a good match. Fingers crossed for that. So here's the cleaned up version. As Faith would have it, it's now raining, so my chances of letting this dry are slim to none. I want to let it dry outside here because inside basically it's all cement, and I don't want to damage the corners obviously of the bumper, so hopefully it clears up here in just a little bit. I'm going to leave it outside. It's starting to, you know, stop raining a little bit, and I'm hoping that the sun comes out just for a few minutes, get this thing dried up so I can put it back inside and, you know, hopefully check to see if the paint matches. So while that bumper dries outside, we're moving on to the second portion of today's video. I said there's a modification. So if you guys have been subscribed for a really, really long time, you guys will remember I did a full MXP exhaust on the Genesis Coupe, and I'll show you guys. Obviously, that is the catback portion of it. The remaining stuff you can't see, but it's a full MXP exhaust minus the O2 housing, which is still factory. And for my taste, it's still a little quiet. I went with a resonated test pipe, which, my mistake, because, you know, basically, this is my daily driver, and, you know, going to professional meetings and stuff, you don't want to have a car that's super obnoxiously loud like the GTR. I already have one, it's right there. So I was thinking, you know, I'll err on a little bit more of a quieter side of things and go with the resonated test pipe. But, you know, I've regretted that ever since basically the install. I've always wanted to see what it would sound like with a non-resonated test pipe. So what I've done is I've obviously purchased a non-resonated test pipe, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that's the key word here, that I can do the install myself in the garage. I'm gonna plan to basically jack up, actually I think the best side to do would be this side, because the exhaust actually comes from the front and wraps around this side before splitting off into two. So I'll jack this side up, see if I can do it myself. Luckily I have some, you know, bubble wrap from the bumper here laying around to lay under it and see if I can tackle the job myself. Obviously, very, very, well, not the easiest job to do if you're doing it just on a jack. On a lift, it'd be probably a 5-10 minute job at best. But anyways, I'm gonna tackle it, see what happens. Quick update for you guys, brought the bumper in, and well, we can take a look at it there. I think, I haven't put it up next to the car, but I think it looks pretty similar to it. The only way to know is when I bring the car back. But before we do that, I want to give you guys a cold start before I do the, you know, the pipe change, and then I'll do another cold start later with the pipe change and show you guys what it sounds like. The car is pretty cold right now, so I'll give it, you know, a few revs. It's not good to rev your car, so I'll rev it to like 3,000, 4,000 RPMs a few times so you guys can hear what it sounds like, and then I'll do the same thing after the pipe change. All right, so I'm gonna do that right now. Here we go. Here's my way over. So there you guys have it. That was cold start, revved it up 3,000 at first, and then I went to 4,000 on the second rev. So now let's start jacking up. Got the jack up here, ready to begin. Well, she's all lifted in the air, and I knew I had to change tires, but look, Jenny's tires are also corded. We got the jack stands set up, and now just time to go unbolt that little test pipe. Here we go. Well, Redliners, as you guys can probably tell, late evening here, the sun has set. Unfortunately, not a successful install, although my shirt got a little bit dirty. No big deal, but basically what happens is over time, as you guys may or may not know, exhausts are very, very hot. But what happens over time is that the bolts basically kind of lock in place, and our winters here in the Arctic don't really help that because it kind of gets corroded and stuff. So essentially, I kind of knew that going forward, but it's only been on for about 6 or 7 months, so I thought that maybe I could do it with my, just my hand torque wrench to do it, but you need more torque than that, and you need to get really under it. And you do basically, using the jack that I have, I didn't have enough area to basically get under it and apply enough torque. Plus, I don't have an air compressor to attach my tool to in order to really get the torque that I need. So tomorrow, what I'm thinking of doing is just going over to my buddy's shop, or any shop that's available. It's a Saturday. I don't think any of my buddies are open, so I'll probably just go to like a muffler shop. Just get them to put it on a jack and do it. It's literally probably going to be a 10-minute job for them, so it shouldn't be a huge thing, and I'll record it. It's basically going to be better for you guys anyways, because you guys can actually see the footage, what they're changing and all that stuff. And and I'll include the obviously footage from that, and I'll include the before and after clips as well. So I'll link tomorrow's and today's video in one. Just wanted to give you guys an update before we wrap today's portion up. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, Redliners, a few days have gone by, and let me explain. So basically, I ended up losing my voice, and I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's still very, very scratchy. So the test pipe install had to be put on hold, but I am pleased to come back and tell you guys that the test pipe is now installed on the vehicle. Obviously, I just finished doing it. They ended up actually having to take a torch to the old bolts, melting them down completely because they were completely screwed. So yeah, again, I would have absolutely no chance of doing it here. I'll include the picture of them doing it right here. So yeah, as you can see, quite the more of a vigorous install than I would have been able to do with a single jack under the car. So I'm pretty happy with the way that turned out, so no problems with that. The new one's on. I hear it being a little bit louder in the car, and I think where it really becomes louder is up top, and it becomes very much deeper rather than louder. So I feel it being a lot deeper than what it was with the resonated test pipe. So I'll turn the car on right now, and I'll do a obviously warm start, and I'll rev it up a little bit, and then in future videos I'll do a proper cold start, and I'll obviously let you guys hear the before and after. So I'll set the camera down right now, do a warm start, give you some revs, and let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. Here it goes. Here we go, warm start. So guys, let me know what you guys think of the difference now that you guys have heard it. Obviously I put the before and after in this clip. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys watching all the way to the end of this video, and I apologize once again for the lack of videos. Again, I've been under the weather, recovering now, so the videos are continuing. We got, well, I guess you can say a mod plan for the GTR that we hopefully will be able to execute later on this week. We got to put the bumper on in this car, a whole lot of other stuff. So tons of footage to come. Thank you again for 4K subscribers. Look forward to seeing you guys next video. Take care. Bye-bye.